it's pulling drag.
Oh, yeah, that was so cool.
Sean?
Good, it's been a while.
Yeah, it's been way too long.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Good.
I'm Colt.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Good morning out there, all you fishing addicts. It is a beautiful day out here on the ocean, and we're actually out here with Grant Roulette. And if you guys remember, Sean's gonna play a little clip here from a few years ago. The very, very, very first Addicted Life that we ever filmed when we started really going hard at YouTube was with Grant and Sam out here. So it's kind of come full circle a couple years later now, and our channel's at almost 500,000 subscribers, and we're back out here with these guys. It's gonna be a fun day. We're starting the day out with some crab. We'll introduce these guys and get you guys going as the episode goes on throughout the day, but it's gonna be a fun one. Let's do it, baby.
Fish the squid like a twitching jig as you retrieve it. With the swim baits, I'd cast out, let it drop about 15 seconds and a slow retrieve. Get bit, set the hook.
Sean.
Release the first one.
It's good luck.
That one was small anyway.
Old Grant's on one. We had to let the captain show us how it's done.
We're gonna see if we can get some topwater bites. This topwater lure.
Got a bunch of rockfish right over here.
Work them up.
Oh, suicidal, dude. Dude, he wasn't coming off that time. Dude, he munched it. Quinn, are you ever gonna book me?
No, but look, it doesn't even get it in its... Oh, that time it got it in its mouth. I was gonna say, every time they go right next to it. Oh, it's pulling drag. Oh, it's pulling drag, Sean.
Oh my god.
Boiling!
Oh my god, he smoked it too. That was like stuff you see in like Australia, dude. Oh, man. Perfect.
Oh! Oh, dude, here it comes! Oh my god! Oh, dude, right at the boat!
That was so cool. Oh, he came off, I don't even care. Oh.
Oh, double! That was so sick! They both took him at the same time. Look at these. We've got pliers.
This is probably the most fun way to catch these fish, guys, out in the ocean. Sometimes they don't do this, so we're lucky that we got good weather and the fish just seem to be up biting on top. What do you think makes them? Some days they don't, and some days is it just...
It's usually crab spawn.
Yeah.
The upwelling's bringing that crab spawn to the surface and they're following that up. But today it's just so clear and we're in 35 feet of water that they see those lures above them.
Get out of here. Don't put that on me.
Don't move.
Don't put it on me.
He's fine, relax. He's just pinching onto your, I want to get him to hang there because I think it'll be funny. Hold on.
Just finished up our rockfish. We've came out to some deeper water, and now we're gonna drop down a sabiki rig full of baits, and hopefully what we're gonna do is catch little sand dabs or little flatfish, flounder looking things, and then once we get those, we're gonna drop them down for Ling Cod. So it's just Pop-Tarts for them, sweet little treats.
The biggest thing with these guys is they fall off on the way up. They're such little fish with soft mouths. So it's about being really smooth as you bring them up to the boat. That's the biggest thing I see with novice anglers is they're playing Star Wars, holding the rod, shaking it around. You can just hold it as steady as possible.
Is that what we want?
That's what we want, that's perfect.
That's our little Pop-Tart for bait. We're gonna drop him down and turn him into something bigger.
Yeah, so he's got this cool little aerator too, a nice little aerator they can keep the fish alive with. That's a sweet little concept. Couldn't screw up of the day.
Wait, what? That was your rod.
You came into me, bud.
My fish swam in.
You let your sand dabs swim right into me.
Clint screw-up number 1. A couple moments later.
Dude, you suck, bud.
It just hit bottom. What am I gonna do with this now? Dude, it hit bottom and it instantly bit and I started reeling up. I don't know how that was me.
I think you're dropping it too fast.
Clint screw-up number 2.
What do I do here?
Sean, are you getting all this absolute dumpster fire of Clint over here?
What?
I got it.
Can you tell the camera what's going on, Clint?
Sean, can you shut up?
I mean, I would, but nobody knows what's going on with Clint.
Clint's screw-up number 3.
Find the bottom, come up, maybe a crank. I like to hold the rod in my hand and always make sure I'm near the bottom but not dragging on the bottom. And when you get bit, don't set the hook. Let them have it, let them eat it, and just start reeling. A lot of times they're not even hooked, they're just holding on and they'll hold on all the way up like a hitchhiker.
This is something we don't get to do very often, guys. We're actually going to be fishing live bait for these fish. Not something we ever really get to do in any of the fisheries that we typically go to. So this is going to be really cool.
Okay, little buddy. Good luck. Good luck finding your dad.
Down he goes.
Oh, yeah.
Nice, double over here.
Double up, Colt on, hands
When you get it up, Colt, don't pull its head out of the water. Just let me know. Yeah, dude. On the board.
I'm on. Oh, it's taking line. I got one, everybody.
I wouldn't thumb on the feels like a big old dragon.
Lifting, lift high.
Sick, Aiden.
is a pretty big lingcod for our area. You get a lot of big males around this area too, so it's pretty sustainable. These fish only live for roughly 5-6 years, so they're breeding fast. They're producing a lot. They've already spawned for this year. They typically spawn in the winter and spring, so keeping a fish like this it's going to be as good as ever. So it's going to eat good. And take it home. Enjoy some fish tacos. They just keep coming in. It's big. Look at that thing. We're gonna have to descend him, but can't keep these. Maybe we'll get some cool pictures and then we'll send them back down. That's a perfect eating size lingcod.
Yeah, their heads are so freaking cool. Look how big their heads and mouths are.
Am I on the bottom? It's huge.
Oh, look at he's not even hooked. He's just holding on, guys.
Nice cod. Good eater. Good that one, Clint.
Nice one.
Little Ling Cod. It's gonna be delicious. Can't wait to eat it. Yeah.
Just like the big one we got earlier, but this one's still a juvenile. It's still got black tips on its fins, white up top.
So is it?
And its second stripe hasn't came in,
Oh, yeah.
so it's still baby. These things live up to 180 years old, and they live on the same rock their entire life. That one we caught earlier could easily be 60, 70 years old.
Yeah.
Crazy. So this is a descending device. We can set it at different depths. So right now it's set at 50 feet, and then if you push this in, there'd be 100 feet. So we're just gonna set it to 50. You just clip this little clip on here. He's not gonna come off. This weight's gonna send him down to the bottom. And as soon as it hits pressure at 50 feet deep, this clamp's gonna open. And he's gonna swim off, and he's gonna reabsorb this air bladder in here, and should be just completely back to normal. So drop him down. Should be any second now. Came off. We just reel it up. There he is. It's a really important practice for our fisheries out here, especially on fish like yellow eye that we can't keep. If we had just let that fish over the side, he would have just floated like a bobber and birds would have ate him and he would have just died. But releasing him down to pressure, he's reabsorbed all that air bladder and swam off, and he could live for another 100 years. So do your part.
Oh, that wasn't bad at all.
Clint was so scared, he thought we were gonna die right there. I only got my ankle high corkers on today.
You want to piggyback?
No, dude. How about you just bear hug me?
Front to front?
I might just go for it, dude. Risk it for the biscuit.
You don't want to piggyback?
Oh, it's right here. Here's my window. I
Go.
found it. Yeah, and then, so I gave you a bunch of these. Like, I figured you guys could use these for your clients and stuff. And then this is all our seasonings. So I gave, basically, I like doubled everything. So there's like 2 of each of these in there. So one for you, of like all the seasonings that we make. And then we make, a lot of guys don't even know, but we make like our own sauces now.
I didn't know that.
So this is like a chili garlic jam. You know that guy that sets up at the Sportsman Show every year, the hot sauce dude? We just collabed with him and made some of our own. So we made some verde sauce and some chili garlic jam stuff. It's like really, really good. Hoodies for each of you in here. There's t-shirts. You guys can just figure out what sizes and then grab whatever the sizes are. And then I got you a bunch of flashers.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. Thanks.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
is the crab spawn that the rockfish have been eating. The upwelling brings it up to the surface, and that's what gets the rockfish feeding on top, like we had today.
Yeah.
Oh, this one's cool. Money shot. Cheers. So ridiculous.
Get out of there.
No, wait, what? Huh?
Only VIPs right now. Look at this, guys. The small keelback might be a little too small for the harvest today. We're gonna have to be creative to get this thing to close, but this is pretty cool, guys. There's not a lot of fishing guides or outfits that you go with where they literally just vacuum sealed our fish, cleaned all of our crab, cooked all of our crab, and we're going home with like a haul. So again, I'm gonna have links down below, guys, if you guys want to try to get out with them, but highly recommend it. It was a killer day. Appreciate you guys.
Yeah, appreciate you.
Thanks for taking us, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, and
Thanks
Sam,
for
as
coming.
always, appreciate it.
Yeah.
I feel like that's good. All right, everyone, we've made it back to the kitchen. We're about to cook some of this Ling Cod. About to get some more of this crab going on the deck. Invited the family over, my wife's parents. My wife's got some corn on the cob rocking.
Way too much butter.
No, it's not. You can never have enough butter on anything. So, guys, we're gonna do a little lemony, garlicky little sauce on this Ling Cod. I'm not gonna do too crazy with it because I like the taste of Ling Cod and this has a really good taste. But we're gonna get a little sauce rocking here. So let's get going on it. All right, everyone. So we're gonna start with some butter here first. And we need to soften the butter to be able to make the sauce. So I gotta check my little recipe here really quick, but I think we're just gonna start with a full stick of butter here. Let's soften this butter up a little bit. All right, we got the butter melted here. Now we gotta start measuring out some of these seasonings that we gotta do here, guys. Here's a teaspoon, tiled. We're gonna add 1 tablespoon of olive oil here. And actually, because we're multiplying this by 3, we're gonna add 3 tablespoons. There we go. Now we need 3 cloves of garlic. And then with the garlic, guys, it says basically 3 garlic cloves. I like garlic, so I'm just gonna assume that 3 garlic cloves is kind of like that. We're just gonna go with a lot of garlic because I like it. So why not? We'll just guess. Let's give her a little guess, you know. A little guessing never hurt. It's probably too many, but who cares? Because I like garlic. Now we got to kind of put all these little herbs in there. So it's calling for basically 2 tablespoons of each of these. So we're gonna give basically 6 tablespoons of each of these to multiply it by 3. Hopefully this ends up being enough like sauce to cover the fish because they basically need to be fully covered. We're gonna find out. Okay, let's start with some parsley here first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's give her some time, you know. Everyone needs a little bit of time in their life. That statement can be interpreted however you want. It seems like a lot of seasonings. I'm kind of starting to second guess myself here a little bit. I mean, that's a lot of parsley and stuff. But maybe, shoot, I don't know. I feel like the sauce did look pretty thick when I've made this before. Now we're gonna just go ahead and also add a little bit of oregano. Get some oregano in this sauce's life. Probably good enough. And then we need some paprika, which went with some smoked from McCormick's. And it basically just says half a teaspoon. So you want to go a little bit lighter on this one. So I'm just gonna kind of go like that and call it good. And then I'll add some salt and pepper as well to the fish, but we'll do that after the fact. Thought I needed lemon juice for this. So I'm gonna go ahead and just add it and make it more of a buttery lemon blend. I'm not gonna go crazy with it, but I'm definitely gonna add some lemon juice to it. Let's get this mixed up here. And then we'll get it all over the fish and we'll kind of see where we're at. I am gonna give it also a light dusting of flour just to give it a little crisp. on top of the sauce. So you can see this sauce is actually turning out freaking beautiful. It looks delicious and it smells unreal, guys. So what I'm hoping is all these little mixtures of flavors are gonna get into this Ling Cod and make it extremely tasty. Let's lace the fish, baby. So as you guys can see, I already got my Ling Cod here in just a nice disposable tray. And we're just gonna start covering it in this sauce, guys. I laid some garlic, or I mean some olive oil, like a bed of olive oil down on the bottom of the tray before this. But yeah, we're just gonna literally just kind of, it says to just coat this thing in this recipe when I've done it in the past, and it is money. And you guys, if you haven't tried anything like this before, like, I highly recommend it. And then you literally just put it in the oven for about 15 minutes at 400 degrees, sometimes a little longer, and it turns out phenomenal. And I think I might have guessed exactly the right amount, guys. Oh yeah, baby. We're looking good. Looking real good. And then what I'm going to do, like I said, is I'm going to dust some flour on there just to give it some nice crisp. Not going to go crazy with the flour, but I am going to put some on there just to kind of crispen everything up. Okay, so we just got some basic all-purpose flour here. And like I said, I'm not going to go crazy with this, guys. I'm just going to give it a little dusting, so that way that flour, when it's baking, will just give the fish just a light little crisp. So I'm actually just going to use my fingers, guys, and just kind of give it a little bit of a dusting, nothing crazy, just to add a little bit of crisp to the fish. Then we'll finish it off with some salt and pepper. We'll call it good. Hopefully it turns out. We'll find out, I guess, huh? All this flour is going to do too, guys, is, like I said, it's just going to add a little bit of crisp to the fish and the butter as everything melts and kind of comes together. Trust me, it's gonna work, and it's gonna work good, and it's gonna be tasty, and you guys are gonna try it at home, and you're all gonna love it. So that's my verdict. Uh-oh, losing a little bit of my sauce off my fish here. Okay, last but not least, a little bit of pepper. And I like pepper, guys, so we're gonna go pretty heavy with it. There we have it. Now she's gonna go in the oven, 400 degrees. So my wife's already got some corn on the cob in here, guys, so we're gonna move these over. Make some room for the lingy. Throw the Ling Cod in there. Oh, almost lost it, guys. Throw that Ling Cod in there. You just watch that butter just melt. That fish is gonna be amazing. We're gonna set a timer here for about 14 minutes and we'll check it. Let's go get the crab going. All right, everyone. We got some crab in here, got the cooker set up. We don't exactly have to cook these things because Grant already cooked them. So all we gotta do is kind of warm them up here. But we do have to get some water going back and forth here. And then what we're going to do is we're going to add a little bit of seasoning and a little bit of salt to the boil before we get them going again. All right, everyone, I think that's plenty enough water here. We're going to load it onto there. So we're just going to add a bunch of salt. You can't really have too much salt in these things. All it's going to do is make it taste better, trust me. So we're going to go heavy with the salt, just like it would be if it was cooked in salt water. And we're going to add some of the secret sauce here. And same with this stuff, like you can go very heavy on it. It's not going to hurt anything. Never too much, I don't think. Alright, let's fire this lid on there. Come back. Alright, everyone, I just temped this thing and it is done and it smells ridiculous. I cannot wait to eat this. Alright, guys, I can't help it. I gotta try a piece. You can see it's just literally soaking in butter. It's unreal, guys. It's unreal. I thought it was gonna have too much flavor, but it doesn't at all. It's so good. Oh yeah. She's dialed. I think we can just pretty much just turn this thing off, guys, and it's gonna be ready. Alright, guys, we're gonna get some of these lemons cut up here too. Got my knife from 𝗛𝗘𝗟𝗣. Shout out Outdoor Chef Life. Alright, everyone, let's get a plate rocking here. Got some nice little pasta salads. I have a little smorgasbord. Got some mac. Got some sun-dried tomato. Let's get over to our Lingcod over here. It just turned out, the flavor is just unreal, guys. I can't even, it turned out insane. It's just all flaking off and falling apart. Let's get some corn here. There we have it, guys. Got the plate. All that's missing is a couple crab legs. All right, guys. Ling Cod turned out just phenomenal. Get a little sun-dried tomato with it. Cheers, folks. So good. Unbelievably good. About to devour a bunch more crab legs. It was a killer day, addicts. Super fun fishing with those guys. I know I've said it a bunch in this episode, but all of links down below to their information, and you got to get out and do this dory fishing. It's insane. The other cool thing about Grant is he does afternoon trips just for crab. So if you want to go out and you just want to eat some crab, he can take you out in the afternoon. It's a lot cheaper of a trip, and you can get a bunch of crab for you and your family. So he does those trips as well, and he's got an Airbnb there. So it's literally like he's got a house you can rent. You can stay in the house for a couple days. You can go fishing with him for a couple days. It's just a really cool experience. So put it on your bucket list, and yeah. Thanks for watching, everyone. We appreciate every single one of you. Do not forget, right now we are running our big summer hookup contest. So every single dollar spent on the website, you have a chance to win an insane amount of prizes. So you can see that on our website. You can go check it all out. Until next time, we'll see you guys on the river.